Today we're just dropping gems about why you need a digital or online business, right? Because you notice what went on with the pandemic or what's still going on, right? I'm speaking from the context of me being in Trinidad and Tobago, and I'm speaking for the Caribbean world, right? Whereby we have we have the cases under control, or in some places there's no cases at all, right? And so really and truly, why you would have needed a digital business to kind of cushion if you were one of the people who lost income due to this pandemic, due to your work closing, if you're still probably a school teacher, even if you have a business in daycare and preschool, right now you're out of work, you cannot work. The government has still said that we need to be that those preschool owners and so on are still closed until September. Imagine that if we were by the ending of March, early April, we were already being told to stay at home, right? And then now you have to wait all until the new term, which is quite long in September. What are you really doing? A lot of people would have applied for grants and help, or in the Americas they call it stimulus checks, right? We had grants in which you could apply for, and some people aren't even getting that. So really, I wanted to just think about it. If you had a digital business, you would have been able to supplement that loss, right? You would have been able to add something in your pocket, even though your main job or your main business wasn't able to function. And so I want you to start to realize that now, seeing that this has happened, take an example from it and realize that, hey, you need to find a solution or option of digital business. Why digital business? Because we right here in Trinidad and Tobago experienced problems when Amazon had to when they made restrictions to just be delivering essential goods, right? And food items and those kind of things, medical supplies. If you were selling, let's say, something out of the essential group, right, you would have experienced definite delays. And even that's on the part of Amazon, but even on the part of our local couriers. We here in Trinidad and Tobago, a lot of the time if we're shopping, we depend on skybox companies locally to have our product shipped to our warehouse in the United States somewhere, and then the courier service locally will then take that product from away and bring it here, in which we can pay our clearance fees and then run our businesses, right? And so even the couriers locally were having delays and setbacks because of restrictions with the port and all these kind of issues. So you see that even having a physical product business created some challenges for people in that area. However, if you were doing something online, like what I've been speaking about all the time, whereby you can have your money grow passively, you would have been able to still see your income, still have access to your income, because at the end of the day, the ATMs didn't close, right? So if you got your money, you would have been able to do what you have to do, get your groceries and your essential items as a backup. So I want you to start to think about the digital world. The digital world, it eliminates the need to depend on or worry about the courier services, right? Should something major happen, or something on the port happen, or even a government restriction, right, on bringing in a certain product, or all of a sudden a product that you're selling goes on the negative import list, that crumbles your business or part of your business. So the digital world is really the way to go. It's because the internet, there's no recession on the internet, and once you provide something, or once your business is in something that is necessary, right, that is helping people solving a problem, then of course you would never be affected by such occurrences as a pandemic. And so I'm sure a lot of people, if you're watching this and you have a digital or online business, you would have been able to say, you would be able to say in the comment section, has your digital business been affected, or has it boomed even more now? And if you were to watch a case in point with Zoom cloud meetings, the company, right, Zoom, they shot up into the billions in just a few months here, because now that people have to switch to this digital life, especially like here in Trinidad and Tobago, where a lot of our things weren't really digital yet. A lot of our things are still not online yet. Zoom got a lot of traction worldwide because people were now switching to virtual meetings and so on. And so there are so many business opportunities whereby you can be an affiliate for digital products and softwares that companies and individuals could use to make their life easier, to avoid mingling and congregating in numbers beyond the restriction. Right now we are up to being able to gather 25 people or less, right? So what about if you have a business place that has 100 employees, right? 200 employees, you still would need either to break up that meeting or to save time and energy and just have one whole Zoom meeting. And so Zoom shut up, right? Everybody needed to utilize Zoom to start to do their meetings. Entrepreneurs, small company owners, large company owners, and even our government service would have, even our very prime minister would have encouraged people to have these virtual meetings. And so, that digital business, it really just depends on your grind, your sometimes just on you talking, right? Sharing some information, right? You do not have to study about overheads. You do not have to study, because you could do it from home. You do not have to study about going to the skybox companies and paying those fees, as I would have said. You don't have to worry about shipping and returns of products and going back to your shipping company to send back a product, or those hassles that you get. A lot of the times you don't have to worry about that when you choose a digital business. So that was my quick, video today. Of course, you can expect to see more entrepreneurial content across the board on different industries. If you would like to hear me make a video on something, please feel free to comment below what you would like me to speak on locally, Caribbean-wide. I'm just about helping millennials, especially in the Caribbean, on how to make money, especially online or in the digital era, right? So thank you for watching.